We have a couple of microphones, so once I call on you, right here.
Kevin, I wanted to ask you, I think as a sports writer, one of the reasons that Bull Durham resonated so much is that it sort of pulled the screen back and felt a little more real, maybe that, pulled something back that I think people saw. I was wondering if that is in any way what attracted you to this film, because football films haven't always translated to box office success, if that sort of peeling back. And the second question I wanted to ask about Bull Durham, it's legendary that De Niro doesn't do the "Are you talking to me?" ever since the movie came out. I'm wondering if you've ever recited the "I Believe" speech since the movie came out.
Have I? What about the "I Believe" speech?
Have you ever done it?
You get asked to do a lot of things when people come up to you, and for people's mothers usually. But yeah, I've been asked to say that speech. I only get the softcore pornography part and opening your Christmas presents Christmas morning. There's high fiber, good. I tell you, I think how you can to love a sports movie, I think there has to be a proper amount of vulgarity in it. And why I say that is that we're romantics about our sport. We're not going to let anybody talk bad about baseball. We're not going to let anybody talk bad about football. We're not going to let anybody talk bad, but we can talk bad about it. And so the players themselves, I was just saying, Crash Davis goes and hits a meaningless record in obscurity because it meant something to him, but he knew it didn't mean something on the big stage. He never made it to the big leagues. But there's a level of poetry that has to go with vulgarity. And I think Sonny loves the game. I think Jennifer's character, Allie, loves the game. And the coach, no matter what, we can cuss our game, but it's our game. And if a movie doesn't have both of those things, then it gets too soft. It's not authentic. And make no mistake, we're a movie, we're not a documentary. But I think Ivan really rode the edge of a movie that can become classic. And I think you have to have, that level of grit, and this movie does in the end. And that's what I loved about it.
Jennifer, way in the back over here. Jennifer, hi. First of all, I'm with you. I'm a Patriots fan, and I'm proud of it. But second of all, I am a sportscaster, so being in the world of sports and being a female, and you have also been drawn to other strong female roles in the past, what did you love the most about this role? And did you learn anything about the strength it takes to survive amongst all the men?
I have a great deal of respect for any woman who will enter the world of little boys, of sports. And no offense, but I mean, if you've been out there, it's like little boy heaven. You have to have absorbed a lot of information to be somebody who works in this world. And the thing that I love about my character is that she's the smartest person in the room a lot of the time. And if she's not, she's definitely the calmest. And I think that is something that women can bring to all kinds of fields, where no matter what, they can be the calmest and have the rightest heads about something.
Pardon my laryngitis, I'm sorry, but Ivan do draftees called general managers. I saw the movie last night, and I think Chadman's character called Kevin Costner, and I had never heard that before, so I was wondering how authentic that was.
I actually asked a bunch of guys, and they said it doesn't happen very often because they keep their numbers secret, but it does happen. Probably doesn't happen on the day of the draft, which was had some dramatic license for us, but there are conversations going on all the time.
Ivan, you grew up in Canada, where there's 12 players on the field and the end zones are bigger than the field. What teams did you follow as a kid, and did you follow the NFL growing up?
I grew up in Toronto. I followed the Argonauts to a certain extent, and really I was a big, Maple Leaf fan. That was the days of Johnny Bauer and Mahovlich, and really I didn't get into the NFL until I moved here about 30 years ago, and particularly when I moved to the Santa Barbara area, where we have this group of 20 guys who meet every Sunday morning during the football season and bet on the game. We have breakfast, and then we bet on the game, and we keep this book inside ourselves for the full season. And and we give trophies and do ridiculous things. And one of the wonderful things about betting on a game is that you really start to focus. It's even more serious, and I really, got hooked on this extraordinary sport.
Gracie Barr with Sports Illustrated Kids over here. Jennifer, what was it like, or what was the most fun part about being in this little boy's world and hanging out with all these guys?
It was heaven, actually. I've loved football since I was in the marching band all of junior high and high school, and was the water girl for my high school's team. But being able to just walk into the practice field, the indoor practice field, and watch these guys hustle from the snap of the ball till they complete the play and hustle back and do it again. That was a real thrill. And getting to talk to these huge guys and watching guys drive in, they've driven all night, they sign their contracts, they go out and practice for a day, and that night you see them walking out and they're driving back home to their moms or wherever, and they've been let go already. I mean, all of that drama was really, it was exciting and thrilling to be a part of.